Voyager 1, the loneliest traveler in human history. In the silent darkness beyond the planets, farther from home than any human dream has ever carried us, there drifts a small machine, no heavier than a refrigerator, moving through eternal night at 61,000 kilometers per hour. Its name is Voyager 1, and tonight you are going to follow it into the outer edges of reality, not through equations, not through science alone, but through the story of what it means to leave everything behind and wander into a place where even sunlight eventually dies. So lie down, slow your breathing, and listen. Because this is not just the story of a spacecraft, it is the story of the first object in human history to escape the solar system and step into the infinite. Chapter 1. The Last Look at Home. On September 5th, 1977, before you were born, before most of the world had internet, smartphones, or anything we now consider normal, NASA launched a small golden machine into the sky. Nobody expected it to last long. 5 years, maybe 10. But Voyager 1 had a different destiny. As its rocket lifted it through the clouds, the world beneath grew smaller, like a memory fading behind a half-closed door. The continents blurred, the oceans merged into blue shadow, and Earth, our fragile home, became a simple, glowing sphere hanging in the blackness. Voyager didn't know it would never return, but humans did, and that knowledge made its departure strangely painful, as if we were waving goodbye to a child who would grow old in a place we could never visit. Chapter 2. The Machine with a Soul. Voyager 1 is a machine, metal, wires, cold electronics. And yet, humans gave it something like a soul. They attached the golden record, a message for any civilization that might one day find it. On that record, greetings in 55 languages, the sound of waves, a baby crying, the heartbeat of a young woman, Beethoven, and a picture of two humans standing together, smiling, as if to say, "We existed, and we wanted you to know." Voyager became more than a spacecraft. It became humanity's bottle in the cosmic ocean, carrying whispers of who we were. Chapter 3. The Great Planetary Tour. For decades, Voyager 1 wandered past the giants of our solar system. First, Jupiter, a world so massive it could swallow 1,300 Earths. Voyager saw storms bigger than continents, swirling with colors no human eye had ever witnessed. Then Saturn, a planet of rings so delicate they looked like frozen music spinning around a pale gold sphere. Voyager sent home pictures that changed science forever, but the most beautiful moment was yet to come. Chapter 4. The Pale Blue Dot. In 1990, Voyager was almost 6 billion kilometers away. That's when Carl Sagan asked NASA to do the unthinkable. Turn the camera around, let Voyager look back, let it take one last picture of home. And so it did. A thin beam of sunlight crossed the camera lens. Inside that beam was a tiny blue dot, barely a pixel wide. That pixel was Earth, everyone you ever loved. Every war, every poem, every heartbreak, every dream, every moment of human history. All of it compressed into a single trembling particle of blue light floating in a cosmic ocean. Sagan later said, "On a mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam, there is our home." Voyager became the first traveler to see Earth from that unimaginable distance, and send that view back as a gift to the species that built it. Chapter 5. Into the Darkness. After Saturn, Voyager received no more instructions. Its mission was complete. But instead of dying, Voyager kept going, and going, and going, farther than Pluto, farther than the Kuiper Belt, farther than the reach of every planet's gravity. Until one day in 2012, 35 years after launch, Voyager 1 crossed the boundary scientists had only imagined. The boundary called interstellar space. It left the solar system. No human, no animal, no creature born of Earth has ever travelled where Voyager now drifts. It is alone, completely alone, in a place where darkness is not the absence of light, but the nature of existence itself. Out there, stars do not glow with warmth. They shimmer like cold needles in a frozen sea. Out there, time moves differently. Distances stop making sense. Silence becomes a physical thing, heavy, endless, and absolute. And still, Voyager moves forward. Chapter 6. The Sound of Loneliness. Every day, Voyager grows more distant. Every second you breathe, it drifts another 17 kilometers deeper into eternity. Its signal is now so weak, it takes over 22 hours to reach Earth. One day, the last photon it ever sends will leave Voyager's antenna and travel the void, only to arrive at a receiver here on Earth long after the engineers who built it are dead. And eventually, maybe this year, maybe next, Voyager's power will fail. Its cameras are already cold. Its instruments are shutting down one by one. When the last system goes dark, Voyager will continue moving, but it will never speak again. A silent traveler forever. Chapter 7. Why Voyager exists. Voyager's journey is not about science alone. It's about what kind of creatures humans truly are. We are small, fragile, easily broken, and yet we build machines that cross the universe. We send our music into the dark. We send our heartbeat beyond the stars. We send our hope into a place that has no air, no warmth, no promise of survival. Voyager is proof of something profound. Humans are temporary, but our curiosity is not. The body dies. Civilizations rise and fall. But the desire to explore, that is eternal. And so, Voyager drifts onward, beyond the planets, beyond the sunlight, beyond everything we once called home. It carries no weapons, no crew, no hope of return, just a message, a whisper from humanity, floating through an ocean of stars. One day, the golden record may be found. Or maybe it won't. Maybe Voyager will travel forever, silent, untouched, unseen. But it doesn't matter, because the true meaning of Voyager is not in who discovers it, but in the fact that we sent it. That in a universe full of darkness, humanity still chose to send out a small, fragile piece of ourselves, filled with music, laughter, the sound of our heartbeat, and the story of who we were. As Voyager enters the edge of interstellar space, its signal becomes faint, a whisper almost lost to time. Yet, even now, it keeps going. A tiny spark of our curiosity, carrying the hope that somewhere, some distant mind may one day hear us. Part 2 begins where sunlight ends, in the quiet, endless sea between the stars. Until then, rest. The journey continues soon.